Alright, I already know that absolutely nobody is going to bother on watching this video. But if you are for whatever reason, I am going to just tell you something interesting about me. I mean, it's not really interesting. You're probably not going to care about it. As a matter of fact, I don't think this is going to be necessary to anyone. But you're here anyways, which I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed how you're willing to care about my life. Because, you know, um, at the end of the day, you're probably not going to think of this video. And if you do, I don't know. Should I be worried? I don't plan on saying anything really big. I mean, kinda, because, I mean, that's kind of the reward for you for even clicking on this. We click on these videos for reasons, and you come to look for information. That's literally why we have YouTube. It's the source for a lot of things that we know. It's how I found out about BTS. It's how I found out about Stray Kids and Hypen, 80s, all the other groups I really like. So, yeah. But anyways, so since you're here, I wanted to talk about something. So, recently, I noticed that my videos haven't been getting a lot of views lately, and I know it's pretty obvious. I don't do those edits that I used to do. Why don't I do those anymore? I don't know. I kind of got slightly bored of it, even though they were getting me a lot of views. That wasn't exactly something I really cared about much, but it's still good. It's still good to have views. That is the reason why I started YouTube. But the main reason I really started YouTube was because of my art teacher. I had mentioned her in a video before. It wasn't an animation. It was a speed draw of oh my gosh, a picture that I eventually gave to her, and she really liked it. But it was like a months old video. Like, it was already pretty old before I even uploaded it, so don't expect that to be recent, because it is not. But it was like a video from, what, 7th grade or so? And anyways, so I wanted to talk about, just stuff that are gonna be coming, that I will be uploading. So I was planning on making this video, but I kind of wanted to I ended up finishing it, but I didn't think I should post it because it was about hate and beliefs and everything. I had mentioned saying, yeah, I'm going to upload this video, and it was going to be an animation, well, animatic, you know. But I wasn't so sure, considering that I had gone very personal with it. And it's not that I was going to be uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, if it was uploaded, I probably wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind. It's just how the audience would take it, because I said some pretty interesting things. I don't mind you knowing, I'm just concerned about the reaction people would have to it. So I didn't think that I should upload it, especially considering the topics that I ended up covering in it. I might make another video. If you want that, I can probably make it if you wouldn't perceive it in that kind of way. But I won't get into that touchy kind of a topic that I did in the previous one that I had made. And then another thing I wanted to mention is that I said for a very long time I'm going to go back to animation, and I didn't. Why was that? I didn't have enough time to make those animations. Like, I had so many ideas. My friends suggested many things that I could make. So I was planning on making that, and I still have some that I'm currently working on. I'm even making a slideshow, but it's pretty low quality, but I did use a lot of colors and everything. Although I'm not the greatest at animation, I definitely do it easier when making slides and just kind of showing things and then going on to a different frame, showing a completely different action. That was just easier. And even that, it still took a very long time. I am definitely much better at drawing on paper than I am drawing on electronics. So usually I would get the paper, draw it, take a picture of it, then just trace it from there, and then add the final touches, because I can definitely make them better when I am making things electronically. Like, I can give them the colors, the finishing touches, because that's harder to do on paper for me. But then actually making the base of the drawing, it's pretty hard to do on electronics. So I found it a lot easier to do on paper. And the problem is, I haven't had plenty of time to really, like, make that on the paper. I've been very busy, not just because of school. I mean, school was definitely easier because I was actually lucky to get a good teacher who literally just gives us the answers. Like, I'm not kidding. He literally just gives you the answers. Okay, hopefully you can practice your integrity and not copy it. We copy it anyways. But that's not why I'm busy. And don't worry, I'm not saying I cheat, because I don't cheat. I don't want to actually do that. Otherwise, that takes away the purpose of learning. Bad consequences. But anyways. So, but the reason why I was busy was because I had so many other activities going on. My mom and dad had a lot of stuff that they wanted to do and everything. Just a lot had been going on. So because of that, I couldn't make as much content as I could. And you can definitely see I'm uploading a lot less than I did lately. That was because of a lot of the stuff that was going on, and now I'm just kind of giving you stuff just random stuff that I get from CapCut. Well, stuff I make, because, you know, I include my stuff in it, but I use templates and whatever I can find. You know, that's what I've been uploading lately. A lot of BTS related content. But anyways, and then the other thing I want to mention is that while I am switching to animation, I won't get to post as much as versus I did when I'm just making the templates. Will I still upload those? Yes. Why? Because they get at least some views. This is Ymir. I named her after Ymir from Attack on Titan. Anyways. But, that was just kind of something I want to mention. That, yes, get off me! Get off me, Weasel! Get off me! Sorry. Anyways, that's just something I wanted to mention. I will be making more of those videos. The animations, they'll be in longer videos and everything. I'll probably be telling, like, story time animation or whatever, because I feel like it. And, I don't know, just interesting things are happening, so might as well just tell you guys. And it's more interesting when you get to see it in colors, right? So, I'll make that, but don't expect it to be the greatest quality. So hopefully you don't grade me on quality, but yeah. So, that's just something I wanted to say. I'll be uploading more content. I'll try to get working on those animations. And, maybe I'll even post random videos like this, just talking about stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna post whatever I can post, okay? That's just the final thing I want to say. Anyways, you got to the end of the video. Good job. And as your reward, I had a very cringy phase back in 3rd grade where I actually thought that I was an alien from Saturn because I watched too much of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And that happened all the way till 5th grade when my friends became Therians, and I did not want to hang out with them anymore, so I left my friend group, joined a different friend group of random boys. I had no idea why the hell I just said that.